Welcome to the Real Estate Espresso Podcast, your morning shot of what's new in the world of real estate investing. I'm your host, Victor Menashe. On today's show, we're talking about three areas that I'm seeing the most technology investment with both venture capital and angel investors. The pandemic has served as an accelerator. It's exposed weaknesses in a number of sectors. All of these areas of innovation are on a growth trajectory through the natural evolutionary course of the marketplace. In my view, technology innovations get funded when they solve specifically identifiable problems. This requires a clear statement of the acute problem. The first area that was dramatically impacted by the pandemic was healthcare. Many family medicine doctors and specialists had to adapt to new protocols. In particular, we saw many doctors resorting to telemedicine, attempting to diagnose over the telephone, and limiting in-person patient care to the absolute minimum. Telemedicine is one area that is begging for innovation. Now, the U.S. military has been using telemedicine on its own proprietary communication systems for years, but there are very few well-developed solutions for public health or for family medicine. Would it be possible to integrate certain diagnostic or measurement apparatus into a smartphone app that the doctor can really rely upon? While large advances have been made in electronic medical records, significant delays still exist between pathology testing labs, x-ray labs, and the attending physician's desk. The second area that's crying out for innovation is education. We've been using Zoom and Microsoft Teams meetings all year long. The classroom on Zoom is better than a webinar, and it's better than watching a movie, but it's a long way from optimum. Zoom was not designed to be an electronic classroom, nor was Microsoft Teams. This is an area with lots of opportunity for innovation. An integrated platform for teaching and testing doesn't really exist. There's a handful of trends underway in educational technology, or what's called Edtech. Immersive learning is the next generation trend in education. It involves learning through simulated environments in an artificial setting, the rise of virtual reality or augmented reality. A combination of these could be used for new experiences like astronomy or historical drama or environmental sciences. Academic records are being sent electronically these days. These records are prone to tampering. How is a recipient of academic records secure in the knowledge that these records haven't been tampered with? Blockchain technology is seeing increasing application in the transmission of academic records. Blockchain is best known for its use as the underlying basis for cryptocurrency, but it can be used to track virtually anything, not just credits and debits in your bank account. The technology is inherently tamper-resistant. The data is stored in a distributed manner, and in order to tamper with a record, you need to correctly tamper with not only the copy that's in front of you, but possibly the thousands of distributed copies of the same data on multiple computers. As soon as an inconsistency surfaces, the fraud is detected. The biggest area where technology stands to improve in education is by personalizing education. We've gone from a world that focused on everything for the masses to a world that's focused on the individual. We used to have 3 TV stations for the masses. We had a breakfast cereal for the masses. We had a car for the masses. And we've had education for the masses. We all know it takes something different to engage individuals. Some people are auditory learners, some are tactile, some are visual. Failing to engage someone in a way that inspires them, they'll remain disconnected. We also know that even a few misunderstood words can create a persistent and self-perpetuating pattern of academic failure. Failure to detect these misunderstood words is perhaps the single greatest opportunity for educators to improve the educational experience and academic outcomes. The other huge shift we've seen in the past year has been in retail. Up until now, businesses have largely sold through distribution or sales channels. Walmart is a distribution and sales channel. Even Amazon is a distribution sales channel. And the internet has enabled an increasing proportion of sales to go direct to consumer. The question is, which search engine should be used to find the product that you're looking for? Is it Amazon? Amazon is a search engine. It's also an e-commerce engine, and it's also a distribution channel. The direct-to-consumer model doesn't require a platform like Walmart or Amazon. If you want organic eucalyptus-based insect repellent made by monks in Tibet, if Walmart doesn't carry it, that's not a problem. In the world of direct-to-consumer, you don't need a Walmart, Amazon, or Alibaba. You simply need to be able to find it using a search engine. And there's emerging specialty search engines out there. It's not just the world of Google. Pinterest is a search engine. Etsy is a search engine. Direct consumer is an area that's still a wide open field waiting for improvement. Shopify is one company that's made significant inroads in the new world of direct-to-consumer. So why am I telling you all this? What does it have to do with real estate? As I've said on previous shows, the next shift in real estate will come from the world of online innovation. Let's imagine for a moment that a third or half of the visits to the doctor's office could be replaced with telemedicine. Would that affect the design of the doctor's office, of the medical clinics, and possibly of hospitals? I think the answer is yes. A medical office building that ignores these shifts is destined to become a dinosaur faster than necessary. Will the design of a classroom change with innovations in Edtech? Will the design of a university campus change if 50% of the classes are held online? Would the world of retail be further affected by the direct-to-consumer model? The answer to all three of these questions is yes. So as you think about that, have an awesome rest of your day. Go make some great things happen. I'll talk to you again tomorrow.